All right, good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a really great start to your day and a great start to this fresh new week. And every Monday is an opportunity for us to start new again and refocus on those intentions and goals that we have set our mind to. So maybe today you take this opportunity to reopen your mind and re-engage with the intentions that you want to focus on. So we'll go ahead and start today sitting in a comfortable seated position. Let's bring the right shin in front. Flex the feet. You don't want to have the shins too close to the pelvis, so maybe make a little bit of a diamond or a triangle shape between the thighs. And then rock the sit bones and ground the sit bones into the floor, really nice and firm, and lift up through the center of the chest. And we'll just close our eyes. Take a few breaths here to ground ourselves and arrive in this space on our mat. As you seal the eyes closed, also seal the lips. Start to bring all of your awareness to your breath, breathing deeply in and out of the nose. And as you start to arrive in this brand new day, put a little smile on your face. And just feel the focus inward starting to shift all to your breath. And keeping the eyes closed, hands come together in front of the heart. We'll take 3 breaths in through the nose, out of the mouth all together to ground and begin our practice. So when you're ready, inhale slowly and deeply through the nose. Open the mouth and slowly sigh all of that air out. Again, inhale through the nose. Slow sigh out of the mouth. One last time together. Inhale deeply. Open mouth, exhale, sigh everything out. Keep the eyes closed. Reseal the lips and grow tall through the spine. Bring all of that awareness back to your breath and find a rhythmic pace to your breath, breathing in and out of the nose. And then when you're ready, let's blink the eyes open. Inhale the arms out and up. Lift through the center of the chest. When you exhale, I want you to hinge forward, bring the hands down to the floor. Tuck the chin slightly so you feel length from the back of the neck all the way to the tailbone. With the sit bones connected to the floor, you can walk the hands forward. Keep the feet flexed if possible. And then once you find that sweet spot, you can go ahead and come all the way down. If you have a block or a pillow, you can go ahead and place that block or pillow underneath the forehead. If you feel that the hips are a little bit tight and maybe coming up towards the armpits, go ahead and place that block or pillow right underneath the sit bones. And then once you find that sweet spot for you, hinge forward. And then we'll just take a few breaths here. There's no rush into our practice. See if we can breathe into this brand new day. And start to focus our attention on our intentions for the day and week. Maybe walk the hands a little bit further forward. And take maybe 2 more breaths here, nice and slow. Softening through the hips. Feel the sit bones get really heavy connecting to the floor. Take 1 more breath. When you're ready, let's walk the hands back to center, stay low, and then start to walk over towards the left knee. You can walk as far forward or as far to the left as feels comfortable, but keep the right sit bone connected to the floor. And then again, feel the tuck of the chin, but the lengthening of the spine, so you can walk the hands out from that left knee as the spine starts to open up. Take a full breath into the right side of that lung as you open up the right side of the torso. And then we'll keep this left hand where it is. Keep it in line with the left hip. Circle the right arm over the right ear. Ground into the right sit bone. Soften the right shoulder. You want to make space for the right side of the neck, so feel the collarbone moving away from the chin. And then maybe start to lean a little bit deeper. Maybe the forearm comes to the floor. One more full breath. Really nice. Inhale to come back up to center. Extend the fingertips up. And as you exhale, bring the hands down to the heart. Let's go ahead and we'll switch sides. Rock the sit bones back from side to side. Flex the feet. Inhale the arms out and up. And then as you exhale, let's hinge forward. Notice maybe a difference on this side of the hip compared to the other. And as you keep the sit bones grounded to the floor, walk the torso forward. Maybe a slight tuck of the chin. And then I want you to settle here. Come back to your breath. Soften any tension out of the face. Maybe relax the jaw. And then notice is the mind starting to wander already. Use the breath as an anchor to stay present in this space. Take one more full cycle of breath. Stay low, but start to walk over towards the right knee. You can walk as far over to the right as feels comfortable, but keeping the left sit bone grounded. Lengthen through the spine, tuck the chin, and then just pause here. You need to pause and use the breath to open up the body to create space. And as you hold this pose, you'll start to notice the left side of the body settling. Space along the ribs of the left side of the torso, and maybe even being able to breathe a little bit deeper into that left lung. One more full breath. And keep the right hand in line with the right hip, but circle the left arm over the left ear. Press into the palm. Maybe the forearm comes down to the floor. Relax the left shoulder away from the ear. Feel the left sit bone really ground into the floor so you can feel that side body stretch. Don't forget to smile. Take another full breath here. Really nice, everyone. Inhale to come back to center. Fingertips extend up towards the ceiling. Palms come together. Bring the hands down to the heart. Close the eyes. We'll take this moment here to create our intention, not only for our day today, but for our week. You can always use this focus, your personal internal mantra, to come back to, maybe as the week gets hectic or plans start to interject in front of your intentions. Stay focused here. Take another full breath, letting your intention arrive into your heart. And keep that intention within. Blink the eyes open. When you're ready, you'll cross over the ankles and roll into a downward facing dog. And when you come into downward facing dog, feel the sit bones lift as high as possible and the hamstrings press for the back of the room. As you press the floor down, almost like feel like you're pressing the mat or your carpet forward. And then feel that push, bringing the heart closer to the front of the thighs. A few shakes no with the head. And a few shakes yes. Take a full breath here coming into stillness. Feel the heels get really heavy. Extend the fingertips forward. Take another full breath. And on your inhale, let's raise the right leg up. Open up through the right hip. Make some circles with that right knee. Keep the shoulders square as possible, trying to press into the outer edge of that right palm. One more full breath. And then I want you to inhale to re-straighten the legs, square the hips, look forward, plant the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Lengthen the torso forward, and then you're going to very softly lower the left knee and untuck the toes. If it's better for you, you can keep the toes tucked just to have a little bit of leverage. And then feel this left hand right underneath the left shoulder. I want you to start to twist towards that right knee. Come onto the outer edge of the right foot. Flex the right foot and use the right hand to press open the knee. You're going to gaze towards that right elbow, maybe over the right shoulder. Once you find that sweet spot, take a full breath here, letting the hips sink closer to the earth, using the leverage of pressing onto the right knee to open up through the heart. Take another full breath. Really nice. Walk that foot back into center. Grab onto the toe, come up onto the fingertips, tuck the toes, and then keep that right hand where it is. Flatten the palm, and I want you to press into the left palm. Inhale to spiral now the right fingertips up. Use the fingertips in the sky, to get a little bit lighter out of the left wrist. And then choose to stay here with the left knee lowered, or maybe tuck the toes and lift the left knee off of the earth. Wherever you choose, press into the left palm, spiral the heart open towards the ceiling. Take another full breath. Right hand comes down, ground the palms into the floor, step the right foot back, come into downward facing dog. On your inhale, rock forward into plank pose, shoulders over the wrist. Pause for your exhale, press the floor away. On your next inhale, rock the shoulders forward. As you exhale, lower halfway. Keep the elbows in line with the shoulders, hugging in. Tops of the feet press into the floor, press into the palms, upward facing dog. And then as you exhale, roll over the toes, come into downward facing dog. Take a full cycle of breath here. And then when you're ready, left leg lifts, open up through that left hip. Give the knee a few circles here. Keep pressing into both palms, shoulders stay square. Take another full breath. And then we'll inhale to straighten the left leg, look forward. As you exhale, step the left foot to the outside of the left palm. Reach the heart forward. Take a big, deep breath in. And then as you exhale, lower the right knee and choose if you want to untuck the toes. Right hand comes underneath the right shoulder. Flex the left foot, come onto the outer edge of the left foot. Use this left knee to open up the left hip to the left side of the mat. Gaze over the left shoulder, maybe look up towards the ceiling. Pull the navel towards the spine. Take another full breath here. One more full cycle. And then inhale to unwind, come back to center, walk that left foot in towards midline. Come up onto the fingertips to reach the heart forward. Ground the right palm into the floor. Inhale to spiral the left fingertips up. Press into the right palm. Use the left hand to get lighter through the right wrist. And then spiral the heart up towards the ceiling. And again, a choice here. You can tuck the toes and lift the knee, engaging that right leg, or keep the right knee on the earth. Wherever you choose, take 2 full breaths. Hug the right knee in a little bit closer. Take 1 more full cycle of breath. Inhale to unwind. Bring that right hand down to the floor. Step the left foot back. Find plank pose. Pause for your exhale. Inhale to grow tall. Roll the shoulders this. When you exhale, over halfway, keep the elbows hugged into the body. Come onto the tops of the feet. Inhale to lift through the heart. Press into the palms. And then as you exhale, roll over the toes. Downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Lift the sit bones nice and high. And then you can choose to stay here for your resting pose, or maybe you drop the knees and come into hero's pose. Couple of options. You can always come to child's pose too. Wherever you are, I want you to take a few breaths with the eyes closed. Grow tall and lengthen through the spine. Soften the shoulders wherever you are. Take a full breath. Take 1 more full cycle here. And then we'll come back into that downward facing dog if you're not there already. Lift the sit bones nice and high. Ground into the palms. Feel the sit bones lifting high as the hamstrings press for the back wall. Take a full breath. On your inhale, raise the right leg, look forward, plant the foot between the palms. I want you to spiral the back foot down so you have a front heel to a back arch alignment. Bring that right hand down to the floor. If you need a block underneath the hand to lift the floor, go ahead and place that block underneath the right hand. And then we'll bring the left hand to start at the left hip. Rotate the torso so you can gaze up towards the ceiling. Keep this left leg nice and firm. And then you can choose to keep the left hand where it is or extend it straight up to the ceiling for side angle. Take a full breath here. Press the elbow into the right knee. Feel the right glute scooping under the hip. One more full breath. On your inhale, you're going to come all the way up past warrior two and reverse your warrior. Keep a bend in that front knee. Left hand slides down the back of the left thigh. Soften through the right shoulder. Take one more big breath in. And then as you exhale, windmill the hands down. Come to the ball of the left toe. Plant the palms. Extend the right leg back, plank pose. Pause for your exhale. Inhale to roll the shoulders past the wrists. When you exhale, lower halfway, elbows in line with the body. Come to the tops of the feet. Inhale for upward facing dog. And as you exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Take a full cycle of breath in and a full cycle of breath out. On your next inhale, left leg lifts. Look forward, and I want you to plant the foot to the outside of that right leg. Inhale to reach the heart forward. And as you exhale, rotate that back foot down. Bring a front heel to back arch alignment. And then the left hand is going to go to the inside of the left foot. Press the left elbow, into the left knee. And then bring the right hand to the right hip. Spiral the ribs up towards the ceiling. Make sure that the right leg is nice and firm. Take a full cycle of breath here with the hand at the hip where you can extend it to the ceiling. Big breath in and a full breath out. Get light on those left fingertips as you inhale. Rise up past warrior two. Come into a reverse warrior. Sink into that front knee. Soften through the left shoulder. Take a full cycle of breath here. On your next inhale, you'll windmill the hands down. Step back into plank pose. Pause for your exhale. Inhale to rock the shoulders forward. This time as you exhale, lower all the way down. Keep the hands in line with the chest. Untuck the toes. Hug the elbows in and come up for a baby cobra. Lift through the back of the head. Press the tops of the feet onto the floor. Reach the heart forward. Take a full cycle of breath. Really nice. Come up onto the knees. Press back. Everyone can find their hero's pose now. Come onto the heels. Stack the palms onto the thighs. Lift up through the heart. Close the eyes here. Feel the ears over the shoulders and the shoulders over the hips. We'll take 2 breaths. Soften the muscles in the face. Relax the jaw. One more cycle. Really nice. Going to go ahead and come back into that plank pose. Step the feet back, firm the thighs and firm the core. I want you to press the earth away. Lift through the belly button just slightly and almost feel a slight spread of the shoulder blades. Reach the heels back. We'll take 3 breaths here. On your next inhale, lift the sit bones up towards the ceiling. Find downward facing dog. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. I want you to come up onto the tippy toes and either hop or step the feet to the outside of the hands, coming into a squat pose. As you do this, drop the sit bones, press the elbows into the knees, And then as you lift through the heart, can you drop the sit bones even lower? If you're having trouble with the heels coming off the earth, you can always roll the mat and then bring the heels on top of this rolled mat. As you drop the sit bones a little bit lower, open the knees up towards the pinky side toe. Take another full breath here. Really nice, everyone. Plant the palms. You're going to keep the right foot where it is, step the left leg back, and you'll keep the knee lifted off of the earth, coming into a lizard pose. You can walk the right foot forward if you need to. Reach the heart forward. Choose to stay here, or you can come down onto the forearms. If you come onto the forearms, you still want to hug the right knee close to the right shoulder. Keep the left leg firm. Take another full breath. And then come back up onto the palms if you were hinged forward. Ground this left palm into the floor. Inhale to spiral the right hand up. Keep the left hip from dipping. And keep hugging that right knee towards midline. One more full breath. Really nice. Right hand comes down. Look forward, and I want you to walk this right foot in between the palms. Reach the heart forward. On your next inhale, rise up into your crescent pose, high lunge. Sink into that front knee. Feel the left leg firm. You should feel a little bit of space in the front of this left hip. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Hands come to the hips. Engage the right leg to come up to standing and balance on the right leg. Bring the left knee in line with the left hip. Pause here for your balance. Find a drishti or something out in front of you that's not moving. Ground and firm into the right leg. And then you're going to open the left knee, up to the left. Pause here. Make sure that even with the knee being open, that the shoulders and the hip points are still pointing forward in the same direction. And then let's bring the left foot to the inside of the right thigh, above or below the knee joint. As you press the thigh into the foot, press the foot back into the thigh. Lift through the heart. And then maybe you choose to bring the hands to the heart or extend the hands up towards the ceiling like a tree. Ground into the right foot, soften the shoulders. And then just find a breath or two here in stillness. Hands come down to the heart. Stay balanced on that right knee. Bring the left ankle, stay balanced on the right foot. Bring the left ankle now on top of the right knee and sit into your figure four. As you flex the left foot, feel the left knee open out to the left side. Sit a little bit deeper, soften the shoulders. Take one more full breath. Really nice. Inhale to rise. You're still balancing on the right leg. Very gently, let's send the left foot all the way back, finding our lunge pose once again. Inhale the arms up. As you exhale, hands come down to the floor. Step the right foot back into plank pose. We'll pause here in plank pose. Press the floor away. Belly button comes up towards the spine and reach the heels back. Take a big, deep breath in. And then use the exhale to pull the hips up and back. Heart comes to the front of the thighs. Find your breath here. Take a full cycle in and a full breath out. Inhale to come up onto the tippy toes. Look forward. You're going to step or hop the feet to the outside of the hands once again. Now as you come into your squat pose, open the knees out to the side. Bring the palms together in front of the heart. See if you can drop the sit bones a little bit lower. Feel the heart lifting up towards the chin. Maybe close the eyes here. Soften any tension out of the body. So notice if you start to squint the eyes. Drop the sit bones a little bit lower. Take one more full breath. And you'll bring the hands down, step the right foot back. Keep the right foot engaged here. You're going to keep the right hand underneath the shoulder. Flex the left foot. You can use that left hand to open up through the left knee. Keep the right hip from dipping. Soften through the shoulders. Take another full breath. And then replant this foot. Keep the right hand where it is. Inhale to spiral the left hand up. Use the left fingertips to get a little bit lighter out of the right wrist. Take one more full breath. Really nice. You'll inhale, bring that foot back to center. Reach the heart forward. Right heel reaches back. Inhale to come up. Find your high lunge. Soften the shoulders down the back. Take another full deep breath here. And then bring the hands to the hips. Engage this left leg. And in one motion, see if you can come up to balance on the left leg. Right knee comes in line with the right hip. Ground through the left leg, open up through the heart. And then with that right knee in line with the right hip, just open the knee out to the right side of the mat. But make sure that the shoulders and the hips stay pointed forward. Bring that right foot to the inner left thigh. And as you press the foot into the thigh, thigh presses into the foot. Lift through the heart. Choose if you want to add your arms now. Take one more full breath. And then hands come down to the heart. Bring that right knee in line with the right hip. You're going to sit and lower on the right knee the right ankle, onto the left knee. Find your figure four position. Flex the right foot. Feel the right knee pointing out to the right side. Sit a little bit deeper, and you should feel a nice little stretch in the outer right hip. One more full breath. Inhale to grow tall, right knee in line with the right hip. As you exhale, send the right foot to the back of the mat. Inhale the arms up alongside the ears. And then exhale, bring the hands down to the floor. Extend the left leg back into plank pose. Pause and plank. One vinyasa here as you inhale, rock the shoulders forward. Exhale to lower elbows in line with the body. Inhale to press into the tops of the feet and the palms for upward facing dog. And then exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Just take a breath here. Really nice, everyone. Drop the knees down to the floor. Come onto your sit bones. Ground the sit bones from side to side. And I want you to start by stacking the right ankle on top of the left knee. So at the beginning, we found easy pose. If that's a little bit better for the hips, if the hips are still really tight, then go ahead and find that pose. If fire log is in your wheelhouse, I should say, then go ahead and stack the ankle over the knee over the ankle. And then feel this right knee pressing down towards the ankle. Tent the fingertips on the sides of the hips so you can lift up through the heart. Close the eyes, and then just take a breath here. Start to hinge over the front shin. Come onto the forearms. You can also use a block if you have props with you. And then just feel the sit bones still connected to the floor as you reach the heart towards the fingers. Take a big deep breath in and a full breath out. Inhale to come up to center. Let's switch sides. Left shin on the bottom, right ankle on top of the left knee. Flex or left ankle on top of the right knee. Who are those rights and lefts today? Inhale to lift up and out of the heart. Make sure that the sit bones are both grounded, then tent the fingertips so you can lift the heart towards the chin. Soften the shoulder blades away from the ears, and then find your breath again. Keep the eyes closed. Start to hinge forward. You can come onto the forearms, you can come onto the palms, but feel the sit bones still connected to the floor as you bend over that left shin. And then let's all inhale, come up to center. One last pose, bring the soles of the feet together now. Inhale to lift up and out of the heart. And then as you exhale, let's hinge forward. Use the elbows to open up the inner thighs, soften through the shoulders, and just find maybe 2 breaths here. Really nice. Tuck the chin, inhale to come up to center. Cross the legs in any easy, comfortable position. Rock the sit bones from side to side. And then we'll bring the hands together in front of the heart. As you close the eyes, take a big, deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale to sigh everything out. Again, inhale deeply. Open mouth, exhale. Seal the lips this time. Come back to your conscious breath. And I want you to come back to your intention for your day and for your week. And as we find this focus for our day, take a big, deep breath to honor your intention and honor your practice this morning. And when you're ready, let's bring the hands to the forehead, blink the eyes open. Namaste. I hope you guys started off this morning with an open mind, and you can bring that into the rest of your day and week. And I really appreciate you guys taking the time to get up for yourself and take this 30 minutes to start your day. If you have any questions or you want to see any other poses or you want to work on something specific, shoot me an email or shoot me a message, and I'm happy to work on whatever you'd like. But I do appreciate you spending the time this morning with me. Make sure that you remember that we always have this opportunity to start fresh every day. So what happened yesterday does not need to be taken into today or tomorrow. So use this day to freshly relook at your goals, relook at your intentions so that you can accomplish what you've set out to. Hope you have a really great day. Hope to see you on Wednesday at 9 a.m.